Good morning, everyone. This is Al Rodee. This is 8 for 8. It's a beautiful morning in downtown Halifax, Nova Scotia. The sun is actually out. I think the last 2 weeks I've had to say it's kind of cloudy, but it's beautiful anyway. But today, the sun is out and shining, and I've got construction going on outside my window, so we know that the world is alive and things are happening, unfolding just as they're meant to unfold. And I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. I want to talk a little bit about anxiety today, because I think at some point we all feel anxiety. For example, in the morning you're getting ready to go to work or school, and you have perhaps children who need to get ready for school, or maybe the school bus is about to show up, and the backpack isn't quite ready, and something spills at breakfast, and you have to change clothes, and all of a sudden you get all of this anxiety that comes up. Some of us, we all experience anxiety in some way, shape, or form, but some of us experience it stronger than others. You know, many people take it to the point of having it ingrained in your system, whereby you have panic attacks, for example. But really, all it is a disconnection from spirit. All it is a fear that you're not good enough, or that you have to prove something to somebody, or you have to do something, you think you have to do something that you really, when you look back at it at the end of your life and contemplate that particular moment, probably if you didn't accomplish whatever it was that you were worried about accomplishing, your life wouldn't be all that devastating later on. Now, I don't mean to negate this anxiety. For some people it's huge, and I always say in Tuesday night group, I always say, well, these concepts are simple, but they're not easy to implement. So don't misunderstand when I say it's just this or it's just that I mean to suggest that it doesn't have profound impact on your life. I think anxiety has profound impact on all of our lives at times. But our goal is to get closer to spirit. And as we get closer to spirit, anxiety levels, for me, my experience is that anxiety levels significantly reduce. And as anxiety levels significantly reduce, my mind is clearer to do the things that are important to me, to accomplish the things that have meaning for, long term in my life. And as someone so eloquently put it, I sweat the small stuff less. And, I want that for all of us. And so that's why I'm talking about it today. So, the idea, I guess, is to notice. The first thing is to be aware. Notice when you feel anxious. Go into that part of your body where the anxiety lives. Is it always in the same place? So certain types of anxieties, I suggest, may create different feelings in different parts of the body. And if that's true, then probably they're connected to different emotions and different traumas that showed up in your past, and so they can be released a little bit differently with an EFT tapping around, or by constantly repeating the loving mantra, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. So let's just start on the karate chop point, on the friendly spot, and say, think about something in your life that has made you anxious, or it doesn't have to be big stuff. It can be little things. They add up and they cause us physical stress in our body, and so we want to let that go. And as we do, we get a little bit closer to spirit, and as we start to notice it, and then we release it, we get a little bit closer to spirit, and isn't that great? That's what we want. So, noticing when you have anxiety and where you hold it in your body. Even though I have this anxiety, oh well, it will pass. As it passes, I get closer and closer to spirit. Even though I have this anxiety, I love and accept myself deeply and completely. I have anxiety, but it does not define me. I choose to notice when the anxiety shows up. And I choose to love and accept myself in that moment, to find a calmer place. Top of the head. I have this anxiety. No, I don't. Inside I have this anxiety. I own it. I can give it away. I don't have to hang on to it. I can notice when I'm anxious, and I can let it go. Outside I have this anxiety. It's something that I have, therefore I can release it. It's my choice to hang on to it or to let it go. I choose to let the anxiety go. Under the eye. I choose to let anxiety be free. There's no point in having it stuck in my body. That anxiety can be free to flow into the universe. I love and forgive myself for being anxious. I love and forgive myself for holding these feelings in my body. Under the nose. I am filled with peace and joy. I am free of pain and illness. I notice when I have anxiety and I choose to let it go. I notice when I have anxiety and I say, oh, isn't that interesting? I have anxiety. I'm a little bit disconnected from spirit. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. On the chin. Oh, isn't that interesting? I feel anxious right now. Where is that anxiety in my body? I choose to let that go. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. On the collarbone. I have anxiety. It's showing up again. Oh well, it's no big deal. Take a deep breath. Hold it. Let it out. Hold it. Do that 7 times in the breath of Ha. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And under the arm. My blood and chi are flowing smoothly. I'm filled with peace and joy. I'm free of pain and illness. I am blessed with good fortune. That's 8 for 8 for this Monday morning. I am so grateful for your participation. I look forward to your comments. I look forward to having you show up again next week. Bring your friends and family. We're going to put a push on in the next couple of weeks to see if we can get our subscription up over 500. We've been sitting around 475 for quite some time. A few people new sign on, a few people sign off, and that's all great. So we'd like to have a few more people join us, and so if you know anybody, send them an email, invite them to join us on 8 for 8. I have Gwyneth Moss will be joining us one of these days. She's working with the EFT Universe site, which used to be Gary Craig's website, to do training for Dawson Church and those guys. So I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. This is Al Rodee. Have a great day. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.